Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new Elder Scrolls Online video with me, Sherman. Today guys, we're going to be talking about the new collection system that's coming with Markarth and how that's going to affect the game. So, I am on the PTS and I'll be able to show you guys this here. Now, the system that's coming, the collection system, is actually really cool. So, if you guys don't know what it is basically a system that allows you to collect sets from around the game world. So any drop set from your Overland sets in the Aldemary Dominion, Daggerfall Covenant, Ebonheart Pact, DLC zones, dungeons, DLC dungeons, trials, arenas, PvP, and miscellaneous can all be collected. Now, the way you collect a piece is if you find a piece or a set item. For example, I do have a couple items from some of the new content that I can equip and show you how this works in collections. I believe I still have them. I might have put them in my bank, but I can even do that, like go and grab some items out of my bank and show you how this works. So whenever you collect an item, so I'm going to grab this Automaton's Axe. As you can see, it's bound already to me, but I want to make sure that. So I'm going to grab it, I'm going to equip it, and make sure it is bound, because this is how you get it in your collections, is you equip it, and then it gets put into the collections system. Now, when you equip it, since it's from a dungeon, and I really don't remember which one, but we can just go like this and scroll through, and you can see like it's not an Ark's Cranium, even though I do have these two pieces from there. Then there's the Blackheart Haven. I have a bunch of the Knight Errant stuff from that, as you can see, and then Blessed Crucible, nothing from there. City of Ash, I have a few things, not a lot. I don't have any of the Sunderflame, Ember Shield, or Burning Spellweave. Crypt of Hearts, I do have a couple pieces of Ebony Armor, and that's it. Darkshade Caverns, Dire Frost Keep, of course. I do actually have a lot more than what's seen here, because I have a lot of, I have almost every piece of the monster set. Elden Hollow. But the point is that you get items from these different things, or different stuff, and then when you equip it, it will become accessible to you as this new collection thing. Now, one of the other new changes to your currency is the Transmutation Zone. So I'm on a base account right now. I'm not on a subscription. So I can only have 500 transmutation crystals, and then subscribers get 1,000. And so you get a lot more transmutation crystals to do this. So now when you go to the transmutation station, if you have access to one in your guild hall or your home, or you have access to Clockwork City, you can use this. And you go in here and you click on this tab right here, which is Reconstruct. And we'll go with a Ebonheart Pact thing, and we'll look through here and see what we have. So we have, as you can see, we have some Plague Doctor stuff. We're going to go ahead and do a ring from Plague Doctors, and as you can see here, it tells you, like, hey, this is what you can craft, and then you can also craft the different traits that you have access to. So I can craft it with any trait in the game, which I think is pretty cool. So we're going to go ahead and go with Trirune, because that's usually what I would go with. We're going to go with Trirune. I have 60. It's going to cost me 67 transmutation crystals to make this. And then if I want to upgrade it to the different materials, I just click on it, and then it's going to cost me this many indium plating and this many zircon plating. So we're going to just go ahead and reconstruct that. There we go. I just crafted myself a new Plague Doctor ring, and you'll see here it has a symbol, Trirune Reconstructed. This item cannot be researched because it has been reconstructed. So you can't use it for research or anything like that. You can't sell it, but you can deconstruct it. So if I deconstruct that ring, which I need to go down here. So if I go and I deconstruct it at a jewelry table and say deconstruct, and I pick that ring. Now, I don't know if they fixed it yet, but there was some bugs with the amount of resources it gave back. It didn't give the exact amount, which it didn't. It just gave me 25 transmutation crystals. It's supposed to give you the exact amount of what you spent into it back. But that is a bug, as far as I know, that it does that. So, like, you can see it gave me zircon grains, which it's not supposed to do. It's supposed to give me the zircon plating back. It's supposed to give you everything back. But this is like one person, other content creator said, this is game changing. Now you can pretty much have a collection of every set in the game at your fingertips whenever you need it. So, like, if you play the game and you get one of every item from different places in the game, and you just equip it. Again, all you have to do is equip the item. So I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna see if I got any items that I haven't equipped. So I'm gonna put this back in there. Let's go down here to. Let's see. Bucket of the Pariah, bind on equip. Not collected. So you can see it says not collected. So we're going to go ahead and do that one. So we're going to do this. We're going to equip it. And it will... where'd it go? Locket of the Pariah. There we go. So we're going to equip it. And when you say permanently bind to your account, yes. Now... it says sets updated. Locket of Pariah collected. You see that across the screen. If I go in here and then I go to DLC zones and I go to Rothgar because it's telling me that's where I just collected something, right there, boom. Now I have access to crafting it, but it's going to cost me 75 transmutation crystals to craft it. The more of these you have, the cheaper it costs to unlock these things, and I think you can get it as low as 20. Or 25 or something like that. So you can unlock a lot of things. When it comes to miscellaneous stuff, you have your antiquities, you have Cold Harbor stuff, you have your Craglorn stuff, and then you have your Starter Zone stuff. So this is all Armor the Trainee stuff. You can unlock all of this and have it accessible to you whenever you need it. Same thing goes for arena weapons. As you can see, we got Black Rose Prison, Dragonstar, Maelstrom Arena, which I should have one of the things. Yes, I have the sword. And then also the Strong Hollows. But they're also missing a trial here, which is the Sanctum of... no, not Sanctum of Ophidian. Asylum Sanctorium weapons. So you can see here they have the Asylum, and it says I have one already. I have the Battle Axe. So you can unlock all these different items, all these different tools, and have access to them pretty much whenever you need them, as long as you have access to a transmutation table. It's a really great tool. I think it's more game breaking than it is anything else, because this does change the aspects of the game. Now players have a reason to go back and play through a lot of content to get their collection, or sticker book as a lot of people call it, filled in for all this stuff. So like Aldemary Dominion stuff, like the Aradon, Grotwood, Green Shade, Mullibator, and Reaper's March. Like going through those zones just so you can collect all these items, so you can have access to all the different sets, like Sinche's Bite, Skooma Smuggler, Soulshine, or even the Ebonheart Pack. There's some good ones in Deshawn here, you have Mother's Sorrow, Night Mother's Embrace, Plague Doctors, East March, has some Akabari Dragon Guard, a lot of tanks like to use that. You have the Stonefall sets, Red Mountain, Shulks, and the Silks of the Sun. And then you have other sets too, like in the Daggerfall Covenant in Alakir, the Sword Singer set. So you have this, but look how little the Sword Singer is. So you have the rings, the necklace, the rings, and I have the sword, but there's no bow and there's no staves. There are some sets like that, because they're dedicated to two-handed. Like the Sword Singer is dedicated to two-handed. Sword Singer or Sword Dancer is dedicated to dual wield. So there are going to be sets that you're going to find that you're not going to be able to collect resto staves and all that kind of stuff for. They're a lot smaller set collections, but the point here is that you're going to have access to all this stuff. You're going to be able to access it at any time, because this is account-wide, as far as I know. Anything you unlock on one character unlocks on... That's why they tell you to log in on all your different characters, because it'll fill in all this stuff. I haven't done that yet on PTS, mainly because I just haven't been doing a lot of things with that. And that's including, like, looking at a lot of the different sets, even for the new zone. I haven't done any of that yet, so it's like the Reach. You can see I have no sets unlocked here, even though I could have them all unlocked and have access to this by transmutation. But I don't, because I haven't looked at any of this. But I do use this as reference points to look at the set bonuses and go, oh wow, that's a really, you know, good set for this, or this is a really good set for that, or this is a really good set for that kind of thing. And yeah, so, you know, and that's the other great thing, is you can look at these and you can say, you know, what kind of sets do I want to use for my tank? So you know, you hear about the what is it called, Hellrush Citadel, and you go in here to look for the or not Hellrush Citadel, sorry, Ma of Lorcage. And you look through here and you see the Alkosh stuff, and you're like, okay, this is what I'm going to need to get for this to tank, you know, my meta tank. And you go here and you unlock it all. Then you have access to it whenever you need it. You can just go use your transmutation crystals and boom, you get it. And it's like, wow, that's really freaking cool. So yeah, great tool, great addition to the game, most definitely. I mean, it's going to make things a lot easier for people to gear out later, especially if you're one of those people who goes through the sticker book like crazy and fills in everything, and then gets access to those things, and then you can recraft it whenever you need to at a transmutation station. And just to let you know, so you can get one of these to put in your house through the housing system. So if you hit like F5 and you go in here and you hit browse, the R key, in here at the purchase area, you can actually buy one of those things for crafting. It's under the crafting stations, and it's called a transmutation station. The price on live service is a lot different than it is on PTS, and that's mainly because of the way the game works. So, but yeah, you get that. The other thing that's really cool, and I really like, is there is another transmutation station. If you own Clockwork City, there is one in the main city here, and it's actually in this building here, the Hall of the Refined, and that's where you can go use that and get the transmutation station stuff done. So, but that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and leave a like. If you guys want to see more videos by me, you can subscribe, and also remember, when you do subscribe, to hit that notification bell to be notified when I post new videos. Other than that, I want to thank you all for watching. Until next time, have a wonderful day, and this guy might see you in game. Bye!